In today's video, we're gonna talk about this problem over here. This chart structure is very dangerous if you don't know how to proceed and how to manage the risk correctly. And this will have a huge impact on our stocks like Tesla, Nvidia, Apple, Palantir, and others. So let's start our analysis and see what to expect next. My name is Nathan. It is a pleasure to see you guys over here. I'm a retail trader like you, like everybody else, and I like to share my thoughts and ideas here on my YouTube channel. Welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. Now, as we can see here, the SPY is trying to materialize a very ugly and dangerous top signal. This reaction over here is not good. What's more, it is making this bearish reaction right under the previous resistance level at $550, which, by the way, it is not an ordinary resistance level. It was the previous all-time high top level. So seeing such bearish reaction right under the previous all-time high, it is not a good signal at all. In fact, the market is on the verge, the SPY is on the verge of triggering this double top chart pattern, a quite reliable, statistically speaking, bearish reversal chart pattern that could bring SPY's price to even lower levels. We see a few support levels like the 21 EMA, the exponential moving average on the daily chart, and this gap support, but if you ask me, in my humble opinion, we could easily retest the support line of its ascending channel. All right, easily, very easily. Now you may ask, Nathan, would SPY turn bearish, really bearish, if this scenario materializes? Not yet. In order for SPY to trigger a long-term pullback, in order for SPY to trigger a mid-term bearish reversal, we gotta lose this ascending channel's low, this ascending channel's support level over here. Then, and only then, I see a sharper correction materializing on the weekly chart, possibly to the 21 EMA on the weekly chart down here. All right, as long as we stay inside this ascending channel, no bearish reversal is gonna occur. Of course, a pullback over here is totally plausible, but no reversal yet. Remember, my dear friends, pullbacks and reversals are two different things. All right, now the QQQ is making a very ugly bearish reaction as well, and just like the SPY, just after it failed to break the previous all-time high area, suggesting another possible double top chart pattern over here. Unlike SPY, we don't see a clear ascending channel, but I see a very important support level at $460 down here, which, coincidence or not, is very close to the 61.8% Fibonacci's retracement, making this a very important double support level that could prevent QQQ's price from dropping to lower levels. Oh, and by the way, the SPY also shares a very emblematic support level over here around this ascending channel's support line, because it is very close to the 50% Fibonacci's retracement over here. So as we can see, there are many important support levels, but we see a very dangerous bearish chart structure in play over here that could bring a sharper pullback on the broad market, suggesting that our stocks could suffer a little bit more. When we take a look at Tesla, for instance, Tesla, just like the QQQ, just like the SPY, is materializing a top signal under a very interesting resistance level. As I told you guys, I have a personal target at the 206. I do believe that Tesla is going to close this gap over here, but right now, and we are almost there, but right now, today, we see a bearish reaction closing below the 198, the previous top level over here, just when the indices are also making a very ugly bearish reaction. So this could bring a mid-term pullback on Tesla as well. As far as I know, we could correct to the $186, $87, and that's okay. But if we lose this key point, if we miss this key point over here and the close below it, well, then we could see this bullish scenario getting frustrated. Right now, you may ask, Nathan, is Tesla bullish or bearish? Tesla is bullish, and I will explain why using technical reasons, alright? We see that Tesla is making higher highs, higher lows right now, a classic trait of a bull trend. On the weekly chart, we made a very nice upwards breakout of the 21 EMA, the exponential moving average on the weekly chart, something that it failed to do since, well, it started dropping over here in January this year. So for the first time this year, we are breaking and closing above the 21 EMA on the weekly chart. This is a very good and promising signal suggesting a long-term recovery. Although short and mid-term pullbacks are acceptable, Tesla is right now in bullish territory. And remember, we are making higher highs, higher lows over here. This is the first higher high, higher low, crystal clear higher high, higher low seen since, I don't know, we have higher highs, higher lows over here, but we failed to maintain the price above the 21 EMA like we are doing right now. So it is a very important bullish chart structure, and we are making this reaction for the first time this year. Remember, my dear friends, bear trends are made of lower highs, lower lows. Pullbacks are totally acceptable. It is normal to see pullbacks over here when we are in a bear trend. It is normal to see mid-term rallies over here, but the major sentiment is of lower highs, lower lows. Right now, Tesla is breaking this pattern. It started inside a congestion. We were not making higher highs, higher lows, or lower highs, lower lows, but right now, we are officially making higher highs, higher lows. So a pullback over here is acceptable. But if we lose our main support levels, we could frustrate this bullish thesis, all right? Oh, but Nathan, I'm quite unsure of what to do. I don't know how to proceed in this situation. I mean, the trend is bullish, but we could see pullback. I don't want to see pullback over here. I don't want to lose any money. Well, then just join the 5% project. There, I can offer you more guidance, show you which stocks are good to trade depending on the moment the market is going through, how to protect yourself, how to manage risk correctly, etc. You get 7 days for free, because I'm sure that if you have a bit of discipline, you will be able to make consistent profits in the market. We are helping dozens of people to make money, so just join us over there. The link to our website is in the fixed comment below. Now, Tesla is on the verge of making a top signal. Any pullback over here is acceptable. If we see any bullish reaction around its support levels, great. It might be just another buying opportunity, but right now we are making a very ugly top signal. Nvidia, on the other hand, Nvidia is actually stabilizing. We don't see any meaningful top signal. We don't see any meaningful bearish reversal chart structure, but we don't see any meaningful bullish signal as well. So right now it seems that Nvidia is just stabilizing above its support level at the 21 EMA on the daily chart over here. If we see a lower high, lower low, if we see a crystal clear bearish reversal chart structure getting materialized, then okay, we're gonna see a mid-term reversal. And right now the only thing that could make Nvidia turn bearish is this possible head and shoulders chart pattern that could bring a sharper correction on Nvidia, possibly to the 21 EMA on the weekly chart over here near the previous top level at $97. So we could easily drop all the way down to this support level, and then we'll see how to proceed. All right, if we see a bottom signal, if we see a very good interesting trading signal, then great, it is going to be a buy again. But so far the situation seems quite delicate, and we gotta wait for more signals, for a decent signal to appear over here. Now, when we analyze other stocks like Palantir, for instance, Palantir is actually going up today. It is going up nicely. In fact, we hit this 21 EMA on the daily chart, and right now we are recovering. And when we were here, I gave to the members of the 5% project a buy signal. Right now it is going up nicely, but if the broad market starts to make top signals, if we see a crystal clear bearish signal on the indices, then maybe Palantir is going to correct a little bit more, possibly even frustrate our bullish thesis over here. All right, Palantir is behaving very well. Our previous buy signal was down here. All right, it just nailed it. It just hit our target with an astonishing precision, and right now it is struggling around its support levels again. So let's see how this one is going to behave. I do believe that we're gonna retest its next resistance levels at $26.57 or maybe even the 27.50 up here. But it all depends on how the indices are going to behave from here. They are not looking good, so we gotta be extremely careful. And that the other Magnificent 7 stocks are performing quite nicely, okay? Apple is dropping 0.4%. The only problem here is that Apple found a resistance level under this purple trend line over here, suggesting that we could easily drop from here. So on the bright side, we gotta lose yesterday's low in order to make this top signal official. Microsoft is just stabilizing over here near its all-time high, which is a warning signal, but we don't see any meaningful top signal yet. You may say, Nathan, yesterday we made a shooting star candlestick pattern. Yes, but this shooting star wasn't triggered yet. Google is also dropping. We are trying to make a top signal over here. We are trying to lose yesterday's low, but any pullback to the 21 EMA, to the 179, to this purple trend line over here would be just another regular, ordinary pullback in a bull trend. Amazon is a little bit more bearish, right? This top signal is quite dangerous. It is quite ugly. We could see a pullback, but guys, we see many support levels here as well. 21 EMA, 189, 188. So pullbacks are totally acceptable in this scenario. As long as we don't see crystal clear reversal, these stocks are going to keep performing very well. Meta is also on the verge of retesting its own 21 EMA over here. Let's see how the market is going to behave in the next few days. Next week is going to be decisive, and I will be here keeping you guys updated on many stocks: Spike, QQQ, Tesla, Apple, Nvidia, the Magnificent 7, other stocks. So just subscribe to this channel because, well, if you are still watching this video and you are not a subscriber, well, come on, you liked the content, all right? So just subscribe to this channel and click the like button to support me as well. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. See you guys next week.